of them were hilarious, and Kaely really enjoyed them. When it was time to leave, Noah and Kaely walked out to the parking lot with Tuck, where they all said goodbye. "Nice guy," Noah said as he pulled away. "But this theory about Jack is absurd." They stood under a large streetlight near the road that ran past the parking lot. "Look, we can't ignore this much longer. Sam should be questioned by the police, investigated." "Let's wait until I have time to go through this new file," Kaely said. "Tuck is completely convinced of Sam's innocence. There's no doubt in his mind. And you have to admit that the video we saw isn't conclusive evidence." Noah sighed. "I think there's a hint of frostbite on my nose. Can we get in the car now?" Kaely chuckled. "Good idea. Does it ever get this cold in St. Louis?" "No. This is the coldest it's ever been in the history of the United States. Has to be." "You're a goof." Noah grinned. "So you've told me more than once." They walked over to the car and got in. Kaely started the car, but sat there a few minutes to give the heater a chance to overcome the frigid temperatures. She used the time to run Tuck's scenario through her head. Finally, she turned toward Noah. "Look, I need to spend some time with my mom. Jason needs a break. I've pushed him past his limit, I'm afraid. Can you go to Sam's office tomorrow? See what you can find out?" Noah sighed. "Yeah, I'll do it. I don't know what you think I can discover. The fires were at night. The clinic would have been closed." "Just covering our bases." Noah shrugged. "Okay, I'll see what I can come up with." "How about coming in for some hot chocolate when we get to the house?" "What if your mom's up?" Kaely studied him. "Are you afraid of my mother?" "No, of course not." He was quiet and stared out the window, not saying anything. "Oh, Noah," Kaely said, her heart sinking. "Traci died of cancer. What's wrong with me? I've been so focused on this case I didn't think." He nodded slowly. "My father had cancer, too. He recovered. But Traci didn't. It's a terrible disease. I hate it." She sighed. "Let me go in first. She's probably in bed. I doubt you'll run into her." "No, I'm just being stupid. I can't hide from everyone who's sick just because I lost my wife. Let's go to your house." "Are you sure?" Kaely asked softly. "I could get my notes and we could go somewhere else." He turned toward her. The look in his eyes made it hard for her to breathe. She could see the love he had for his wife and the grief he still carried from losing her. She couldn't help but wonder if she'd ever be loved like that. "I'm sure. Let's go." Kaely put the car in gear and pulled out of the parking lot, praying her mother really would be asleep by the time they got to the house. She wasn't sure how Marcy would react to Noah. Kaely was a little nervous about it. She glanced at the clock on the dashboard. 8:30. Marcy was usually in bed by 9, but sometimes she liked to retire earlier so she could watch TV in her bedroom. There was no way to know if she would be up when they got there. "Do you need anything from the store before you go back to your motel room?" Kaely asked suddenly. Noah shook his head. "There's a store not far from the motel. I picked up supplies earlier." "Do you mind if I stop to pick up a few things? I won't take long." "Just long enough to make sure your mother is asleep when we get there." "I'm starting to rub off on you. Quit reading me." Noah laughed. "Look, if you'd like to get a cup of coffee and wait a bit, it's fine with me." Although she wanted to accept his offer, she realized he was willing to face his fear and she wasn't. She felt ashamed. "No, let's go to the house. It's all right." "Are you afraid she won't like me?" he asked. "No, I'm afraid... I don't know. It sounds ridiculous. I guess I'm afraid you'll see me differently." She glanced over at him. "Does that make any sense at all?" "Yeah, it does," he said quietly. "It's why I didn't like it when you and Solomon decided I might be a good partner for you because of Traci, because you knew I wasn't looking for romance. It felt too personal, like a violation of my privacy." He understood. Somehow it made her feel better. "We're more than partners now. We're friends. I may not have a lot of experience with having adult friends, but I'm pretty sure sooner or later you have to allow your real life to seep in." She took a deep breath. "I'm willing if you are." I'm willing to.